Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to cloudy Weymouth. This is the first nice-ish day that we have had in ages. As you can see, I'm round at the big garden, and I'm going to turn around and show you. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, but look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Right, I haven't even had a look round, so let's have a quick look round. They are beautiful. We've got the plum tree. This is a yellow plum. I did have the ticket somewhere. Is that it there? Oh, okay. It's disintegrated. But yes, can't see any flowers, but I'm sure there will be some there. Ah, there's been a couple of flowers here, but they might have been knocked off with the weather that we've had. I was looking on the news yesterday. I don't watch the news very often, but on the news yesterday it was on about the amount of crops that the farmers in the UK will lose, and it's a lot. So, right, my strawberries are coming on fine, and I have one little flower there, look. Oh, this is coming up again, whatever it's called. I call it Nick, because I can never remember. I am going to have to pull this up, and hang on a sec, I'll do it now. There we go, I pull that up, and then it can grow in there, and then I'm going to have to find something, just another one of these. I've got lots of them in there, so I will find another one of them and put it there. So, right, let's go for a look round. Oh, look at my gooseberry. Wow. I tidied up all along here as much as I could. I believe that's a dahlia coming up. Is it being eaten? It looks... No, I don't think it is. But I will put some slug pellets there. That's a carrot that I'm letting go to seed. Never done it before, so I thought I'd try it. That's my white currant. I think they taste like champagne. Oh, I did have a log stood up there. Didn't I have a pot round that? I can't see one. I'm sure I had a pot around that. It looks like it. I don't know where that's gone. Right. We've got raspberries growing everywhere, so I'll be pulling all of these out. I don't want them. I don't want them growing there. Why are you here? I don't know. Maybe you were just empty. I thought I had a pot around that one as well. Oh well. And all the rest of the gooseberries. And more raspberries. And look at my rhubarb. That's growing really well. I might just pinch a couple of them to make a little rhubarb crumble. We'll go and have a look at Terry the potato. We've only planted one so far, and it's coming up. I hope you can see that, but it is growing. I thought it might have ruined in the rain. Rotted. That's the word I'm looking for. In here, I believe these are red hot polkas. I will have to go in and pull all these dead leaves out and make it look a bit more pretty. They pull out easy enough. That's a job I'll do today. I can't believe it's not raining. I can't. Here is my all different kinds of garlic, mainly elephant garlic. I've got some more strawberries here that need to be sorted out, and I thought I will do that as soon as some nicer weather comes. Got quite a few flowers on them. Here's some onions. These were found outside the gimlets that I always talk about. Somebody had left a bag of white and a bag of red and white, so she gave them to me. So I planted them. Ouch, here, sorry, I've got a bit of backache today. This, I've got to get in here and weed. This is the odd bits of garlic that I had, the tiny little cloves, everything. So we'll see what comes. And these are mustard plants. Never grown them before. Never grown them. But a bird must have come and pooped and left one seed, and every year, last year I got, the year before I had one plant, last year I had two, and this year I've got that one, and I repotted one there. So yes, this year I've got three, and I really should, I think, put some snail pellets down in there. Right, I'll put this side back on the potatoes. I haven't even looked in here yet, but I know they're growing. Wow. Wow. What a surprise. What a surprise. I can't believe that. These are the no-dig ones. I'm saying no-dig. They're about a foot under. I will not be, what do you call that with piling up? My words are, I keep losing my words, sorry. Mounting up. I won't be doing that with them. There's enough under the ground, and these are Desiree. There's enough space under the ground for them to grow. And this kind of acts as like a little greenhouse. It stops the wind. It can still rain in there. If it does get a bit dry, then I will water them. But they look so healthy. Amazing. I'm looking forward to them. I've got more potatoes in here. Do you remember? I threw loads of weeds that I wanted to rot down, so I'm expecting lots of weeds. And these are the Anya, the small fingerling types. And some of them are coming up already. One there, one there. I have to put this on for cats, because they just come and poo everywhere. So it looks like they're doing okay. Nothing planted in these yet. Although I've just brought some spring onions up with me, so I can plant some there. Still haven't done anything with that. Still haven't done anything with that. Have to wait for the better weather. Right, so we've got all the strawberries down here. These are where I'm going to be planting my tomatoes. And these are my strawberries. As you can see, I tidied it all up. Well, kind of. We've got a few flowers on here. I've just got to do the rest of this. A few more flowers. This here was like that there, and I just had to sit there and pull every little blade of grass out that I could. Right, you've seen that bit, haven't you? Let's go into the greenhouse. Yeah, I think I've got some... I've got the spring onions, and I've got something else. I can't remember what it was. I'm a bit annoyed because I bought some Abe Lincoln tomatoes, which a lot of the Americans use. But I can't bloody find them. So I'm not happy about that. Looks like it's going to rain. I hope not. That's amazing, isn't it? Right, let's get in here. Ready? Ta-da! Oh dear. My peas. I believe they're Meteor. I will have to tidy them up. I've got some radishes here. That's the sweet corn. Do you remember I planted it whole? Because it was sprouting already. I've started pulling bits off here. I've got some potatoes in here, look, growing. So I shall dig them out and put them in there. Look at them. I've got to give them a good watering today. And obviously, I will have to weed. It's just full of weeds. So while the weather's fine, I'm going to go down and do that tub of... let's have a look and see what we've got to do outside. I think... I haven't really got a lot to do outside, except for that weeding there. And that weeding in there. So, I'm going to tidy this up first. So let's get on that. Let me just explain about this area. I did grass it. There was loads of rubbish here. I mean, like TVs and sofas, fridges, stuff like that. And I didn't know what to do with it. I've grown all kinds of stuff in it. And now I've decided to put trees in it. Fruit trees. I've got a few fruit trees round at the allotment, which I need to bring round here. But these were, they spread like a weed, they really do. But I did grass it, if you remember. And what I will do is, when the flowers die, I'm just going to weed whack it. What is it called? Right to the ground, anyway, with a lawnmower and a strimmer. That's it. I'm going to strim it right down to the ground. Doesn't matter about these growing, you know, leaving like you do with daffodils and what have you, because these are that invasive. They will come back next year. There's no worries about that. No worries whatsoever. And then once that is done, then I can go in. I suppose I could go around and get a few of these weeds, look. Oh, I can't pull that off whole. I can go around and pull a few of these weeds out, which I suppose that would be a good idea. So I've got quite a lot to do. Weeding this, which doesn't matter at the minute. I'm going to weed that red hot poker thing there, and then I've got to start weeding there. If it starts raining, hello seagulls. If it starts raining, then I'll get in here. Okay, I've weeded this. I'm saying weeded, I've just pulled out majority of the dead leaves. And I put some slug pellets in. These are the good slug pellets that don't harm animals, so if birds did come down and frogs, it shouldn't kill them, I don't think. I'm not sure. I'll have to have another look. Right, and I've weeded this as well. I'm going to put slug pellets round the mustard because they seem to be eaten a bit. The rest of it doesn't need anything. What is that coming up there? That looks like one of them white lily things. Oh, oh no, it's one of them blooming... It's like garlic. It smells of garlic. Oh, you know what I mean. And I think that is as well. So we'll pull that out. That's definitely not the garlic. And that one looks a bit dodgy too. It doesn't matter if I pull the wrong things out. Yeah, the leaves are too thick for it to be normal garlic. Right, so I'll put a few pellets around that and that and that. And then I'm going to get on to the bluebell area. Okay, I'm here in the greenhouse, and this, remember when I made it? If you don't, I just put a tarp there because I couldn't afford any waterproof membrane. I knew it was waterproof, but I knew it wouldn't last long. Well, I went to fill it up the other day and it just leaked right out of the greenhouse. So I'm digging it up before everything starts, before the good weather, then I can plant in there. I've got the waterproof membrane in the shed. So I'm going to dig all this out, store it in the greenhouse, in the shed. Then pull the membrane up, take everything out of there because it's that corrugated plastic with bricks underneath to make the reservoir. I'm going to pull all that out, then I'm going to put a waterproof membrane in there on top of this tarp so that I can use it in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I'll get it done. Well, hopefully I'll get it done, maybe not today, but very soon. I have got everything except for my stapler. But then again, I have got nails. So I'm going to get on with that. See how far I get. I have watered my potatoes. Hopefully, if the weather stays good now, I will be able to come down and water them quite regular. Hopefully, because if you water them and let them get dry, water them and let them get dry, that's when they split. Doesn't bother me if they're split, but if I'm giving away, I don't want them to look nasty. I want them to look nice. I did plant some seeds there. I can't remember what they were, but they're some kind of cole crop. So they're like brassica, cabbage, something like that. But I don't know what. But there's nothing in there. I'm weeding it before I dig it out and putting it in containers and then taking it into the shed. So I'm going to be getting on with that. And this year I'm hoping to get my roof sorted because it leaks and I'm in fear of it blowing away. What I've done is I've got this wooden thing here, this wooden slat, whatever you want to call it, here, and I want to put one on top, and if I screw them together, then that should stop any leak and any chance of it blowing away. So I think really there's no point in me. That's all I'm going to be doing today. I might dig that up, put it in a pot, and I can take it down to the allotment. And leave it in the greenhouse there for a while. Then again, I might just leave it there because it's been watered regular there. I haven't been down to the allotment for a couple of weeks either. And Terry, them potatoes are growing. So that's one of the chits. That's another one of the chits, which I actually dug up, thinking that I was going to put it into there. I thought it was a volunteer. And then I realised it was the performer. So I shall leave that there for a while until we know that it's not going to rain for a while. This is a volunteer. So I will be digging that up and putting it in there. Right, so this is where I'm going to end my video. I'm going to get on with this and hopefully I can get it done in the next couple of days. So from Cloudy Weymouth, look at that cheeky little fella there. I got two of these now, one that's plastic. Oh, Right, from cloudy Weymouth, it's quite warm actually. I'm going to bid you all a goodbye. Bye bye.